Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a very natural, very dewy looking summer tutorial, and I'm going to be also showing you how to apply Dior's Air Flash foundation. This is their aerosol foundation, and I've received so many requests in the past because a lot of people don't know how to apply this, and I'm going to be applying it in the way that Dior professionals do. So I'm not going to be using a brush, I'm not going to be using a beauty blender or anything like that. I'm going to show you how to spray it on. This is the Aloha, which is available at all department stores. There is a bright fluorescent pink, but that one is only available at Dior.com and Saks. I haven't purchased that one, just the Aloha. This polish, as fluorescent and beautiful in color as it is probably the worst I've experienced in terms of chipping. I've only worn this for less than 24 hours and I already have a chip right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's small, but I've worn this polish on at least 4 different occasions, and every single time I get chips within 3 days. So as beautiful as this duo is, it's really not worth the money, and if you experience chipping like I do, this is not going to meet your expectations. So if you don't mind the chipping, and you really like the color, I still recommend that you look into it. But once again, for me, this is not the right formula, and I actually do love Dior nail polishes, so this was quite a bit of a disappointment because the color is so nice. The other product from the summer that I'll be using today is the limited edition Aurora bronzer. This is in number 01. It has a really beautiful quilted pattern. And in the beginning there is a gold overspray, but that disappears after the first use. This is in between the Dior Original and the Dior Matte bronzer formulas, so it's got a slight bit of shimmer, but nothing too severe. Now, I know orange isn't for everyone, but I happen to love orange. It's one of my favorite colors, so I was really excited to find a wearable sheer orange like this. It's almost a tangerine color, really, and it's part of the new Addict line. This is a limited edition color and it's called Fire. It's one of my favorite orange lipsticks, and if you like orange, you should definitely give this one a look. And you can always top it with a pretty pink gloss or something a little bit more opaque to tone down the orange and make it look like an orange pink as opposed to a straight tangerine orange. But I really hope you guys like this look because it's fresh and summery, and it's really light and easy on the makeup, and it's also very simple to achieve. This look is all about having great sun-kissed skin and bright orange lips and nails. So I kept the eye makeup really simple. I used a Dior eyeshadow quad that I've received requests for, and this one's called Sunset Cafe. This is part of the permanent collection, which is another reason why I used it, because I really don't need any more Dior eyeshadow palettes, and furthermore, I feel like it's more beneficial for you guys to see permanent quads in action as opposed to seeing all these limited edition products that sometimes you can't get your hands on. If you have any further questions about the products or how they work, if you want me to write a review, go ahead and leave those requests in the comments below, and let's get on with the tutorial. Today I'm going to start with Dior Air Flash. This is in shade 300, and you want to use some sort of towel or bandana or like this fobby Asian hair thing, and you want to protect your hair because this is an aerosol foundation that will stick to your hair and it'll be very difficult to remove once you apply the foundation. So you want to give it a good shake, and you're going to apply it in a Z across your face, and then I'm also going to go straight down and straight across to make sure that I get even coverage. Now you can blend this in with your fingers. And just to demonstrate how this foundation is buildable, I'm going to apply a second layer. Also, I don't mind getting foundation on my lips, but if you want to avoid that, I highly recommend you purse your lips like this so that you don't get any foundation on them. Now you can also go ahead and apply it to some trouble spots like my cheeks, which are a little bit more red than the rest of my face. And then I'm just going to tap that foundation in with my fingers. Now, because this foundation has a satin finish, I'm not even going to powder it. You can if you want to, if you're taking photos. I recommend something like Cargo's Blu-ray. I might dust on a little bit right now just to show you. It looks like this. It's actually a very finely milled powder, one of my favorites to use for photos. I'm just going to take a dab just like this and pat it down my T-zone. Then I'm going to take a little right around the cheeks, where I applied that extra foundation for coverage. And that's it for my air flash tutorial. Now I'm going to lightly fill in my brows using my Giorgio Armani pencil. Now apply any eye base of your choice. I'm going to be using my By Terry eye primer. I'm just patting that in all the way up to the brow bone. Now I'm going to take the Sunset Cafe Quad, this is number 440, and we're going to start with this burnished orange shade right here. Using the applicator, I'm going to pick up the color. Make sure you pick up a generous amount because we're going to apply this all over the lid. You want to focus most of it in the inner tear duct here. And you're going to want to pull it all the way up to the brow bone. Now take the opposite end of the applicator and using the same color, apply it all the way down the lower lash line. You want to be very generous with this color because this particular shade is going to make the whole eyeshadow look cohesive and bring the entire look with the lips and the nails together. Now taking your ring finger, go ahead and gently blend the edges. Pick up the applicator and take the baby pale pink shade here, and we're going to apply this to the brow bone. Gently blend out using a finger. And taking the same applicator that we used to apply the coppery orange shade, we're going to go over most of the area where we applied the pink to add a bit of shimmer. Once again, make sure it's blended out evenly and smooth it with a finger. This look is very organic, as you can tell already. Now we're going to take this beige brown here and apply it to the outer corner with an applicator. Just push it along the corner. We don't need too much. We're just placing a base for the coral to stick to. Now taking a dome-shaped eyeshadow brush, grab the coral right here and apply it generously along the crease. Unfortunately, my camera cut out. Then taking the edge of an applicator, we're going to pick up the dark brown here and line the eyes. We're going to wing it out generously. And now apply mascara and false lashes. I'm going to be using a brown waterproof mascara today because we want to keep the look nice and simple, not overly dramatic, which is why the eyeshadow look is relatively easy and very quick to achieve. I'm going to apply these very wispy false lashes. Once that's complete, I'll zoom back out. I really wanted to keep this eyeshadow look as simple as possible because the model in the makeup ad is not wearing much eyeshadow at all. But because so many people requested a tutorial using the Sunset Cafe eyeshadow quad, I really felt that this would be the prime opportunity for me to create a really simple, wearable, and chic summer look for it. So now I'm going to zoom out and we'll finish the rest of the face. First, I'm going to begin with the limited edition bronzer. It's a really gorgeous bronzer. I'm going to take a duo fiber brush. This one's by Laura Mercier. I'm just going to pat it and dust off the excess. And starting at the hollows of my cheeks, I'm just going to sculpt my face using this bronzer. Now it is rather pigmented, so you don't need too much at all. You can sweep it down the nose and right across the apples of the cheeks. Dust a little on your chin, and it'll give you a really luminous, finished look. Next, I'm going to apply my Dior Amber Diamond highlighter. I'm going to be using this angled brush from Crown. It's the perfect brush to use for this. I'm just going to sweep it across, tap off the excess, and apply it right along the high points of my cheeks. This is to just sculpt your cheeks without using blush. You can also apply it right at the Cupid's bow. So now the final step is to apply the orange lipstick in Fire, and it's a lovely sheer formula. There's no sparkles at all. If you're looking for a wearable orange this season, this is the perfect shade for you. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that it's a good summer look for you to try. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!